You know those developers, the ones that just seem unstoppable? Every challenge makes them stronger, every project more impressive than the last. And meanwhile, you're stuck debugging the same issues and watching them zoom right past you. I used to be there too. I even questioned if I had what it takes. But then I discovered something fascinating, something that changed everything. A psychological phenomenon so powerful it literally rewires your brain for success. And the best part, it has nothing to do with talent or experience. So in the next few minutes, I'm gonna show you exactly how to tap into this phenomenon that top performers use often without even knowing it. You're gonna learn 3 concrete strategies that you can implement today to build an unstoppable momentum in your career. But this isn't just theory or just motivational fluff. This is science-backed performance that's engineered for developers. And I am sharing this because I've seen firsthand how understanding this one concept can transform not only how you code, but how you will see yourself as a developer. So first, let me walk you through something every developer has experienced. I want you to picture this scenario. You have 2 developers that are faced with the exact same challenging bug. This is a nasty authentication issue that is crashing their API. Now the first developer, they immediately dive into the code base, but hours later they are still stuck in debugging hell. They have console logs everywhere and dozens of browser tabs open. They can feel the frustration mounting with every failed attempt, while their confidence is visibly draining. Meanwhile, the second developer makes a completely different approach. They methodically break down the problem into small pieces. They first isolate where the crash happened, then testing one small hypothesis, then another. Within that same time frame, they have found their solution and they've already moved on. The difference here isn't about experience or raw talent. What separates them is something happening at a neurological level, a fundamental mechanism that consistent high performers tap into. And once you understand this mechanism, you can achieve it deliberately, anytime you want to. This is called the winner effect. And scientists have discovered that when we achieve small victories, our brain releases this powerful cocktail of chemicals, including dopamine and testosterone. These don't just make us feel good, they're actually enhancing our problem-solving abilities, while making us more likely to succeed at the next challenge. I want you to take a moment and think about your best coding session, the one that you're in the flow and you are crushing bug after bug and refactoring with confidence. That feeling isn't productivity, it's your brain success chemistry at work. And once you understand how to trigger this intentionally, it will change everything. But here's where it gets really exciting for developers. This isn't just about feeling good. This creates a compound effect that transforms your entire development journey. It all starts with the momentum principle. When you solve a coding problem, your brain doesn't just log it as a completed task. It actually becomes more optimized for solving similar problems. Then your pattern recognition improves, followed by faster decision making, and naturally your confidence will grow. This then creates a compound effect. And just like compound interest in finance, small wins in software development compound over time. Each successful code review, each resolved bug, each deployed feature, they all build upon the last. This will create an upward spiral of improvement, and this is how good developers become exceptional ones. And here's what I love the most about this. You can trigger this effect intentionally. You don't have to wait for big wins or perfect conditions. You can engineer small victories that kickstart this process today. So let's talk about how to activate this auto switch for your brain. I'm gonna show you exactly how to implement this starting with your very next coding session. So what I want you to do in this coding session, start with something small and achievable. I want you to update the documentation, write a simple test, or maybe refactor one small function. These aren't just warm-ups, these are biological triggers for success. Remember, we're not just checking boxes, we are training your brain to expect success. Next, instead of diving into a massive feature, break it into micro achievements. Each small win triggers another hit of that success chemistry, building momentum for bigger challenges. This is how you will make impossible tasks feel manageable and build confidence along the way. And lastly, keep a daily log of your wins. I don't care how small it is. Did you fix a typo? That is a win. Did you write a test? That's a win. Merge the PR? That's definitely a win. And this isn't just about feel-good practice. It's training your brain to recognize and build upon success patterns. But the real power of the winner effect isn't just about individual victories. It's about how it's going to transform your entire approach to development. Once you have your brain primed for success, you'll notice that you will debug more efficiently. Your code becomes more cleaner naturally, and you will learn technologies faster. And honestly, you can handle code reviews with confidence. This isn't just about being a better developer. It's about becoming the developer you've always wanted to be. It's about building the confidence that comes from knowing you can tackle any challenge that comes your way. Everything I've shared with you comes from both my personal experience and honestly the incredible research done by Dr. Robinson in The Winner Effect. I've linked his book in the description below. This is an absolute must read if you are fascinated by how your brain can be engineered for success. In fact, many of the strategies I use came directly from his book. So needless to say, I am genuinely excited to see how you apply these strategies and transform your development journey. Start small. Pick one tiny coding task you've been putting off, something that would take less than 5 minutes. Complete it right after this video. Then watch how that one small victory affects your next task. Drop a comment below with your first victory. I read every comment because I am invested in your success. This is just the beginning of your transformation into the unstoppable developer. But if you're ready for more strategies to level up your development career, hit that subscribe button below. And I can't wait to see what you will achieve. And remember, every great developer started exactly where you are right now. The only difference is that they learned how to harness this effect, and now you can too.